I insert it that way, then this must be under the bolt.
And that's right! It's
Was that the first game?
Welcome to the next episode of the Oh Really Show. It's the show with people like you and me, with sexy stories like yours and mine, and with some hot chilies and some wine. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel in case you do not want to miss out any episode anymore. We're going to talk about cliches and stigmatas, but also about the bright future of male masturbation. My guest today is Johnny. He describes himself as a dreamer, socially minded, but also curious. Welcome, Johnny.
Hello.
First of all, to
Cheers.
the power of masturbation.
Yes.
Do you talk to your friends, especially male friends, about solo sex?
Rarely. If there are male friends that are heterosexual, for example, I think that they sometimes feel uncomfortable talking about that with me. It's easier for homosexual or bisexual friends. That is something that homosexual people are a little bit more forward with.
When I'm talking to men about their sexual experience, it's a lot of bringing it.
We live in a world in which we very early get idea from the outside what is the perfect sex and what it needs to bring it. I sometimes feel that pressure as well, but I would say that it gets better the older I get.
Do you also use sometimes sex toys?
For solo sex, rarely. I never had the feeling that I need a sex toy for masturbation. I don't know good sex toys. Can I try it?
Right now, here live?
You completely misunderstand what I'm saying. Oh wow, it's powerful. I insert it that way, then this must be under the bolts.
And that's right!
Was that the first game?
It was the first game!
Yes!
What is modern masculinity?
I experienced that masculinity can often be toxic. We were in a club dancing. Everyone was super enjoying the situation. It was good music. And I turned to the right and just smiled because it was a nice situation. He was asking me not to start a flirt with him. I felt super offended. I actually wanted to speak with him and to ask him what he thought by asking me that. How I wish it would be, and that would be less toxic, a little bit more feminist. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that. About 12% of all German men say in a survey that they never, I repeat, never masturbate.
Oh wow.
Do you find that shocking or not shocking?
I find that shocking. I would assume that 99.9% of the guys that live in Germany experience solo sex. No reason to be ashamed of.
We asked our previous guest, Tommy, for a question he would like to ask our next guest, which is you.
If you have a sex date and you're not into that person, would you just stop it or would you make the best out of it?
Like in a sex date with a stranger, door opens and I see or feel that the situation is not as I expected it, I would give it at least one more try, but if it then still wouldn't work out, I would just communicate that and leave, to be honest.
What would be the question you would ask our next guest?
Dear whoever's going to answer this question, did you ever experience a solo sex situation in which you were caught in the solo act?
Maybe you will already hear some funny stories. Do you like spicy food? This game is about guessing. One story is totally made up, and the other story is sent in by our gorgeous community. You have to guess. Is it real or is it totally made up? In the middle of sex, my furnace caught fire. I ran into the living room naked, fighting the fire while I was still wearing a condom.
Made up.
And you're wrong.
So one nacho with a little bit of sauce, yeah?
With a little bit, no. Wait, no, that's not the game. Go.
It's getting hotter now, to be honest. Am I turning red? Wow. Whew. Every single time I switch on my womanizer, My cat comes out of wherever she is, hiding.
Das kann ich so.
She is so curious to see what other cat is in my trousers.
It's a lie.
You're wrong. Poor cat.
That's a good story.
Yeah, it's a good story. More. Ciao. Or two.
No, it's really hot. This is really hot.
Poor Frieda. The next episode of the O'Reilly Show is with Johnny.
Thank you for watching the O'Reilly Show and making the world a little bit more awesome. And Johnny, thank you so much for being here. It was a pleasure. It was so much fun. Bye. Oh, hello. You're still here. We love that. When you want to step into a dialogue with us, write some comment underneath, or you just enjoy some more episodes of the O'Reilly Show. You find them right here. Or you want to get the whole experience? We love that. You better subscribe to our channel over here. Lots of love.